What is going on, people? Today I will be sharing you guys my top 10 roller coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is only for the 2016, which is last year, um, top 10. I might do a top 10 2017 if I come back to the park and just get their credits again. So these might be a little different from you guys, but don't tell me I'm wrong because these are just my opinions on my likes, which coasters are the best, and these are basically my opinions. So, and then don't tell me that I have to switch some of these rides, but this is for only for last year, so I might swap them for this year if I get a chance to go and ride them again. So yeah, so but I get to only ride these last year. So this is last year's top 10 list of roller coasters. So yeah, before we get started though, I do want to tell you that I'm not gonna put an outro on the end of the video. I'm actually gonna put my previous videos at the end of the video so you can click the link and you can go back and watch my previous videos. I'm gonna try though, but if it doesn't work, then I don't know about you guys, but you can always go to my playlist and look at my previous. Other than that, guys, let's get through my top 10 list of coasters. So many of you guys know that number 10 is the most hated roller coaster in Magic Mountain, which is Viper. So this is a coaster that needs to get new trains, new color scheme, and it just needs to do some work done to the ride. So Viper is my hated roller coaster. I did get some head banging. It did make me have a headache, and the restraints weren't secure, so that's also another major problem. Last time I rode this, the restraints weren't really that t secure and very tight. So is another this is a coaster that needs to have some work done to the restraints, the trains, and of course the color scheme. So if if they were to add some new trains and to change the color scheme, this would be in the higher top 10, but I mean l low higher, but of course, it's still rough, so that is why it's in the baddest school rank. So moving on to our ninth coaster or top nine is basically a coaster that people don't really like, and people are just claiming it to be the worst uh, coaster that opened back then, and it is Apocalypse, former named as Terminator Salvation. So this coaster used to have on ride audio, just like what X2 has, but this isn't really a good GCI wooden roller coaster at the park. Really, it's really not that fun, and the drop isn't really that steep and exciting. But they could have done better with the layout. They could have thrown like a Gold Striker's first drop or White Lightning at Fun Spot. If they only did the drop like that, then this would have been in a higher top 10 number. But obviously, you know, it doesn't have that type of drop, so it went to a lower number. So basically, this is a roller coaster that no one really cares about, and it's just not that exciting for enthusiasts. So whatever you guys think about this ride, just comment in the box below and just tell me if you guys like it or if you guys dislike it. Coming in at number 8, many of you guys may think, this should not be in the number 8 coaster because X2 is actually an intense roller coaster, but obviously You guys already know it's X2. So basically, uh, I do like this ride, but it's just seemed to be that short of a ride. So, because sometimes, I mean, most of the time this ride breaks down, so this is why it goes at number 8. If it does not break down all the time and closes down, then this would probably be in the higher score after all. But yeah, for my opinion, great ride, but this ride has to stop breaking down and needs to be more maintenance work worthy. So, yeah, it's a cool ride, cool color scheme. It matches with with the logo and everything, but it really needs to stop breaking down and have to do some maintenance at it and stuff like that. But it's a great 40 dimension, I mean fifth dimension coaster, but they just need to fix it more and yeah. Coming in at number 7, this is a coaster that people really like and dislike at the same time. It's Riddler's Revenge. So this is the longest stand-up coaster built by B&M, opened in 1998. So this is again okay, an okay stand-up coaster. Many people wanting it to be a sit-down coaster, but unfortunately it did not happen. So they gone with stand-up. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys are a big fan of stand-up coasters, but for me, it really, I really didn't care. I mean, it's still a coaster, but I just didn't like standing up that much. So it's coming at number 7, and yeah, green. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day if you guys like green. Uh, Coming in at number 6. This is a coaster that people are not really that crazy about, and it's Scream that just got repainted in 2015, which is two years ago. So, being a floorless coaster, so this is the first one in the West Coast. There's one at Discovery, Medusa, and there's gonna be one also in Northern California, Patriot. So there's Patriot, Medusa, and this one. So there are three B&M floorless coasters in California, and this is one of the better ones out there. But it's just not that exciting. I mean, they could have done better, but it's also good with inversions, actually, sorry. It's good with inversions, but Color Scream looks good, it pops, but definitely needs to do better at the drops and everything. So, also could have been a longer ride, put a bank overturn right behind the Cobra Roll, then it would stand out nice, and yeah. So this is Scream Right Out Loud. So it's a great floorless coaster, but again, not high enough to make it. So yeah, coming in at number 5 is Batman the Ride. Now, this is an average roller coaster just because it's cloned. It has been cloned. If this wasn't cloned and this was a custom B&M invert, then yeah, it would probably be increased to about number 7. I think, yeah, number 7 would have been placed in number 7 if this wasn't cloned and this was originally customized. But unfortunately, this is cloned, so this is why it's an average coaster coming in number 5, going to a lower top top 10. So great B&M invert, love the color scheme. It matches with Scream, but other than that, yeah. It also made me tired at the end of the ride, so it made me kind of sleepy, so it made me not want to ride the other roller coasters. But again, this ride is great, but yeah, without a doubt, they should not cloned it. They should have just made a custom B&M invert and named it after Batman. But who cares? It's still a good ride. Coming in at number 4, this is one of the most intense launched coaster at the park. One of the launch coasters. So it is Superman Escape from Krypton. This is a 415 feet tall roller coaster. I know it could have been a Strata. It would have been higher in a higher top 10 if this was a Strata coaster because it's a full circuit, but this is not a full circuit, so it went by number 4. It could have been like around in number 5, I guess. So we could have like flop it if this was a Strata. But other than that, still a great ride. I love it how you go 100 miles per hour, you go up that spike, and it feels like you're gonna like crash to death. But no, you're not gonna crash because rides are very safe. So 100 miles per hour, 415 feet tall, not bad. And then you go straight down 90 degrees. Great ride, but very short. So it's number 4. Coming in at number 3 is one of the shocker rides out there, and it is Full Throttle, the Premier Rides launch coaster. So this has also 3 launches, same number as the top 3, huh? Really kind of weird. So 3 launches. It features the world's tallest loop, which is 160 feet tall, and it has a it has a backwards launch, and it has the first ever top hat over that loop. So it's a very short ride. That's why it's. But I say it's good because the launch and the loop felt really good when I rode it last year. It felt good, but the backwards launch also felt good. But yeah, the brakes on the top hat though is pointless. They could have like continued the ride with, a few inversions and a few maneuvers, but it's still a good ride. Uh, Great ride. Number 3. Coming in at number 2, this is a surprising roller coaster that I love so much in my opinion for number 2. So, number 2 is Goliath Goliath. So, it's an orange coaster. What I like about this ride though is the first drop and the maneuvers. So, but the most favorite part of this ride is the first drop. So, yeah, it's the tallest out there, the coaster. About 235 feet tall, correct me if I'm wrong. But 85 miles per hour. So, yeah, what sucks about this ride, it just slams you into the mid-course brake run. And then you'll be like, what the heck, what am I doing here? And then you suddenly fall into this curved drop, and then you start doing these bank over turns and crazy maneuvers, twist and turn, and then the ride is done. Uh, it would have been, a better ride if it were to have a floater airtime and injector, but I guess it has a little bit of floater, so whatever it is, do love the ride. It does stand out in the skyline, but good ride. I do like this a lot, a little bit, but my second favorite roller coaster at the park. All right, guys, here's what you've been waiting for. It is the number 1, the first RMC coaster, Twisted Colossus. This is everyone's favorite roller coaster so far at Magic Mountain. And I do agree, I do love this roller coaster. Don't count on me wrong. This is one of the best roller coasters. So whatever you guys think, then don't believe in yourselves because this is my opinion, like my total best roller coaster out there. So you should definitely be happy for yourselves. If first time you rode this, you would love it. Don't If you're too scared, I don't know about you guys, but for coaster enthusiasts, definitely gonna be the greatest coaster out there in Southern California. So, yeah, that'll do. Great RMC opened in 2015, especially especially great when it duels. But great coaster, love it. I love the airtime on this thing. I love the inversions. I love the restraints. So other than that, guys, yeah, that's my top 10 roller coaster in Magic Mountain for last year. So what do you guys think about this? Uh, do you what coasters did I miss, and what uh what should have I put in the list? So yeah, but apparently what was not listed in this was Tatsu, Ninja, Gold Rusher, and Green Lantern's First Flight. Those weren't listed in the top 10, but I can probably do a rearrangement about a top 10 possibly this year. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed. Comment in the box below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're new to Planet, please press that bell button for notifications. That will tell you if I will upload a video uh, recently. So other than that, guys, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.